Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northern Land Plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. 4 wins in a row. One of those with the Keeper. And we might have to do a second one here in just a second. Oh god, it's Isaac. Thankfully. Or should I say, maybe it's a bummer. We got a good Keeper win rate. Isaac hasn't been so kind to us. CM271 AED. Well, if this is Spirit Hearts or Small Rock, I really have nothing to complain about. That's pretty ridiculous right off the bat. 2 Spirit Hearts for 1 bomb. And enough money to spawn an arcade on the next floor. In theory, it's probably the wrong decision to take those Spirit Hearts immediately, but, you know, I don't value that line of play too much. Let's just try not to get hit. Instead of, you know, if we get hit, at least we didn't lose any Spirit Hearts in the process. Eternal Hearts, a little bit, there's like a flow chart, you know? If you don't have Spirit Hearts, grab Eternal Hearts. If you have Eternal Hearts, definitely grab Spirit Hearts. On the other hand, if we can't make it through the first floor without taking 4 hits, we gotta rethink our approach to life, I think. There is our item room here. These rooms can be a little tricky, but as long as we can keep the hoppers from, like, completely immolating themselves, 1 or 2 is not too bad. Should be able to make it into our item room and hopefully get some early game momentum here. That seems sweet. How to jump is actually weirdly immediately useful. Place and go. Oh, I didn't mean to use that key, but that's okay. We got another key as a result of that weird how to jump situation. Plus, this counts as a book, so we can get better library chances in the future. But for now, place this down. We definitely want to reroll how to jump. It became another book, so maybe there's a downside. But we got to deal with what we got, I guess. Another battery charge might not be the worst purchase here. We got Spirit Hearts, we got keys. We might just have to accept that maybe we're kind of screwed in that department right now. I don't think there's any conceivable way for us to get another battery charge. But you know, you get active items, D6 or no D6, you still get active items in item rooms all the time. So it's not like it's the ultimate, you know, disgrace to have it happen. We got Ragman. Ragman definitely warrants the use of some bombs. Yes, please. Golden chest. I'm going to use even more bombs to get the job done here. I'm a little embarrassed about the way this Spirit Heart thing went down, but Mr. Dolly should set us up right here. Yeah, we're pretty much stuck. Let's go down to the next floor. I don't mean to rush, it's rather just that we don't have rerolls anyway, and there's no battery charge in the shop, so we pretty much have no incentive not to rush. And the Tears upgrade on the last floor, hopefully we get to pair that with a nice damage upgrade on this floor, but until then, we're still pretty pleased. I was going to say until then we're in a holding pattern, but we picked up so many, you know, Spirit Hearts, Demon Hearts, etc., 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 that we're pretty much 100% over the curve of where we would expect to be on an average run at this point. Despite our item room being only good from a consumable standpoint, that's not that bad, you know? Sometimes you get, 15 cents. Sometimes you get item rooms that are not good in any context. You know, a lot of times you get active items that give you nothing. At least we got active items that give us a better library chance and a better chance, well, to get those consumables that we picked up as well. Otherwise, we wouldn't be at 15 cents right now. It's like going to a restaurant and getting a shit sandwich, but at least, you know, it was on the house. At least we didn't have to pay for it. I can see forever. Obviously, not disappointed to have that. I'm not surprised that I got hit there, though. Got a battery charge out of the room, at least. And we're going to use that to reroll Spider Babby. We're going to use the D12 to reroll these rocks. And we don't want to use this like this. We want to grab that. Grab this. Too many active items so far. There we go. Okay. I'm not thrilled about Bob's Curse, but it certainly could be Bob's Worse, if you know what I mean. Alright. The D12 can be good as well, but... ooh, I'm somewhat skeptical of that for us long term. Alright. Get a key. Blow up the key beggar. Be the inmate that runs the asylum. We don't want a Spirit Heart. We might want a card. We might want a battery charge, actually. We're gonna roll through, like, all of our Bob's Curse plays right off the bat here. This is okay, though. We actually... it's better than okay. Even though we're using a lot of bombs, we got Small Rock out of it. We got a bomb out of it. For a bomb and a key, we got Infamy, which is totally fine. And we'll take our battery charge here. And even though we spent a lot of money, it's it's all working out pretty nicely for us here as we fight a really easy second floor boss in the form of Monstro. Tiny room, which is going to make it a lot easier to get hit by his bullshit shots that completely lack perspective. That was very close, I think. I don't know, I can't tell from the weird, like, isometric angle his shots take, but one day. All we need is 4,000 hours in Isaac, and then we'll have mastered this. Old bandage, acceptable, probably. Let's see, though. Ooh, much better. Okay, so we rerolled Mysterious Page 2 into Incubus, which is lovely. We will take Old Bandage then. And let's look around. You know, we have a second secret room still awaiting us, and there it is right there. And we might have an arcade. We don't really want an arcade now. We just picked up extra HP. This is an absurdly overpowered run now. Like, we're doing great damage, and then the fact that we have Incubus backing us up. It really does, you might say great damage. You know, all you have is Small Rock. Well, that's not fully true. We do have, there is an arcade, dang it. In addition to Small Rock, we do have a Tears upgrade. Just saying, it's not technically damage, but it's DPS, which is the same. Or one and the same. They both fit linearly and proportionally into the same function, let's put it that way. And then Incubus just makes it that much better. I'll use 1 cent to see what's in here. There's not even a blood bank, so I'm glad I came in so I don't feel as salty at myself as I had previously done. One thing's for sure, you know, 5 minutes into this run, 6 minutes into this run, especially with the cancer trinket, it's looking like we're pretty much, you know, 100% unassailable here. We might even get one more reroll. There's a chance. I mean, we could shoot all that, obviously, but, well, even if we don't get a reroll, this is a good use of a bomb. Give us yet another key and a spirit heart. Usually, if you find yourself, like, this, well off, this early on in a run, from, like, a damage perspective, or a DPS perspective, it means that you gave up a lot of health. In our situation, that's not really true. We didn't give up much health at all. I mean, we're going to be we're going to be at exactly the starting amount of HP that Isaac has. And for a good deal with the devil like the one we got, that's very solid. We might as well just head down to the next floor. Very slightly slower than boss rush, but that's because we couldn't see where we were going on this floor and did, like, probably a minute of needless backtracking. Alright. So let's start putting the pieces of an exciting run together. We already got the win, so let's focus on, you know, priority 1B after, you know, winning a run, making that run as exciting as possible. The D6, nice little helper there. You know, we're going to a zany restaurant. We don't want to be like, oh, let's get we're going to, you know, it's my first time having Thai food. What should I have? Pad Thai, you know, a little, you know, green curry, little lemongrass chicken. No, I'll just take a hot dog, please. We're not doing that. I'll admit that when careful. When I was younger, like much, much younger, like, you know, under the age of 10, when we'd go out for Chinese food, or I'd go out for Chinese food with my parents, I'd be the guy who was like, give me the chicken nuggets. And then they bring out those weird little, like, frozen microwave dinosaur chicken nuggets, and your parents are like, oh, it's so nice to be eating, you know, sweet and sour chicken. Is this how they do it in Beijing? And it's not how they do it in Beijing, but at the same time, you know, instead of culturing an affinity for that, I was just seeing these weird toaster oven chicken nuggets and, like, you know, steamed cheeseburgers and stuff like that. Don't tell Nick. One more dip remaining here. Yeah, and tell you what, I'm going to go for the reroll. Not because Pisces is bad, but because it's not that good. And hopefully we'll get a reroll here. Nun's Habit's great. I don't really want blank card. We can get that on any run. The D6 is a little bit more interesting to me. Yeah, okay, Spider Bite is better than the Pisces pickup. NL, what was that metaphor even? What was your point? Point is, just because you know, we know what we like on an Isaac run, let's not settle, you know? Let's try to expand our horizons, and if the game gives us the opportunity to order some weird shit off the Isaac menu, we're gonna order some weird shit off the Isaac menu. When I lived in Korea, I ate, you know, barbecued chicken feet, loved it. Ate blood sausage, hated it. Disgusting in my opinion. But you know what? You gotta try it. Because, you know, for every rice cake soup that you eat and you find yourself liking, sure, there's probably gonna be a, you know, boiled silkworm pupa that doesn't necessarily tickle your fancy, but you gotta figure out where you fall on that spectrum, alright? The same guy telling you not to feel ashamed if you don't want to go skydiving is saying take some risks. But I mean, like, come on, taking a risk from a culinary standpoint versus, like, making yourself fear for your life. What's it? Oh, I don't want to eat broccoli. It might taste bad for 10 seconds. You know, get over it. Oh, I don't want to skydive. I'm going to feel like I'm dying. That's a little different in mine. But, you know, don't let me push my ideas and ideals onto you. We have been at the shop already, so that is a library. Unlikely for us to be able to make this library into an item room, but we can... Oh, it's not even a library. It's a double key room. We can afford it either way, so... I'm not super worried, but... 3 room. I don't really want to push these buttons. It rerolls all consumables on the ground. Let's just do it. And... Looks like there's a chest back there. Here's how much I value stone chests. I'm not even going to walk back for it. Sure, money bombs, red hearts. It could even have a golden chest with a great item inside of it, but they're not a precious resource, you know? The invisible hand of the free market is telling me not to give a shit about a stone chest at this phase of my Isaac career. At least with the run this quality right now. And it's not just laziness. It's not. It lowers our chances of getting to boss rush. Boss rush more variable, but also a higher potential ceiling on the value that we could get out of it without a doubt. So, I think there's good reasons for it. Well, this was probably the easiest version of that boss fight we've ever had. And we'll just go through with the Krampus fight. Krampus nuked his own defense mechanism, which is lovely. I took some damage twice, like a complete... 3 times like a complete idiot. But we did get Lump of Coal. And Lump of Coal is valuable. I'm gonna re-roll the HP. And I don't love it, but let's see the card. The card is Judgment. It might have been better off with HP, but it's like a... It's not a 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, but it's like a 6 of one, 5 of another. So I think we're not extremely displeased about the way things went there. If we had 1 HP, different story, but with 3 HP and a little bit more backing us up and really good damage. And, you know, honestly, shot speed does synergize lightly with Lump of Coal, so if only by increasing our effective range, at least there's, you know, some value to what we picked up. That being said, it was a mistake. Knowing what we know now, it would be a mistake to re-roll it. Oh well, life goes on. I think we should try to blow up this Judgment, because our deal with the devil odds are lower right now. And it is a demon judgment, so let's obviously, like, play the crap out of it before we try to blow it up. And in fact, we probably won't blow it up now. We'll just look for a syringe or something. Counterfeit penny, okay, trinket, but it's really got to be curved horn if we're gonna get rid of the cancer trinket at this point in our lives. Come on, old bandage. You got us once. I know you can get me more than that. No payout. Dagaz, I'll just use it right now. Take both pills. Puberty's fine. Perks, also fine, but we don't need to use it on this room. Alright, the Stain. Actually a pretty similar boss fight to the Frail. Boss goes up, boss goes down. We can explain it. We'll take blue cap. Shot speed down, but tears up is always nice. Really? You moved slightly to the right now? I see how it is. People change. Hearts, please? No hearts. Alright. Well, the Demon Judgment, I would, you know, bet all the money I've ever seen in my life that Demon Judgment will pay out before the end of this floor. We gotta make it happen, though. For now, rate of fire is getting ridiculous. There is a Tinted Rock over there, but we need 2 bombs in order to take advantage of it. Kind of a tough call. God's Flesh is okay, but I'm gonna double down on trying to get something else out of this. 10 bombs. It's so lame. I mean, I'd like it, but it's lame nonetheless. Okay, so is I mean, soy milk can be the lamest of the lame. But how can I resist a chance to pick up an item like that? Again, hey, give me the cashew chicken. Leave the hot dogs for the 6-year-olds. Probably not the best expression, or the best way to express my point there. Either way. Rate of fire, pretty nuts. Damage, not bad. Lump of coal plus soy milk is like it's a classic salvage soy milk combo. You know, that Death's Touch Tiny Planet. Not to mention we have Incubus backing us up as well. So we have a reroll available for nothing. Just kind of looking for more bombs to access that Tinted Rock or red hearts to get that Demon Judgment to pay out. Particularly the Demon Judgment because we have a reroll. So I'd feel like it's a big missed opportunity if we don't get to get something out of that Demon Judgment. It would also surprise me greatly. I know I want more bombs, but I'm throwing... Oh, it's still going to work. I'm throwing these bombs down in the hopes of getting more bombs out of this, and okay, it worked. It was a bit of a gamble, and we're a little bit slow on the boss rush front now, but Golden Bombs is very helpful. We might as well take quick little peeks here for either pills that we value, or maybe even a little magic mushroom action. Well, that's that. Secret room access as well. Might not be the worst thing in the world, but we do have to keep it moving. We're getting a little on the slow side. I'm amazed, actually, at the damage that we're doing, though. We're kind of killing it in the damage department. Considering we have soy milk. Obviously, like, I would rather have some other items, but I'd rather have greater damage. But the rate of fire is nice with it as well, so... If I could just sneak... one more bomb through there, that's fine by me. I do want to do the boss trap room, but we're not going to be able to unless we really go hard on that Demon Judgment. I'm a little skeptical that that's likely to happen. Secret room gives us a key beggar who gets blown up. 5 minutes to do the next 2 floors. Is starting to get a little on the silly side, so... Can't re-roll that. Oh, but there is a Tinted Rock. Okay. It's actually going to be more like 4 minutes. I think we might want to just give up on boss rush. You know, if it slips away from you, it slips away from you. Spirit Hearts, please. Thank you. A Demon Judgment that pays out with, like, Sin Robes would be lovely right now. He should be in here. Yeah. I didn't even want him to be one payment away. I wanted him to be multiple payments away. Dude, this is getting silly. I'll give you another Spirit Heart, but that's it. I gave you 1.5 accidentally. And you telepills me very slightly over to the side. I can't afford to play it anymore, as much as I wish I could. Whipworm, nothing. Okay, well, you know what? I would have lost all the money I'd ever seen in my entire life there on that deal. And I'm not going to do boss trap room. I'm sort of hedging my bets. I think there's still a chance we could make it to boss rush. So I don't want to throw that all away just yet. But we're certainly in the market to be going faster than this. We're about a full floor behind, but the right array of cards, anything can happen. Please. Not good enough. Still not good enough, but good enough to use once and get a better card. It's the Sun card, extremely valuable. Not good enough. We're using money. We should be using the D6 maybe even. There we go, Infestation 2. Huge play. So that is, well, the spiders are not going to be that good for us, but they're going to be a help. The only reason I say they're not going to be that good for us is because, you know, obviously we have soy milk. We are back to full HP now. I'm going to skip that mini-boss. We're going to make sacrifices, I guess. You know what? We're not going to skip that mini-boss. Too valuable. I wish I'd skipped this mini-boss. But we could reroll Shoop the Whoop into something incredible. At this point, I should really just tell myself, hey, self, Joker card was worth it. Also, just take a step back. It doesn't really matter that much if you miss boss rush. Don't give up, like, good chances at items just to, like, raise your chances of boss rush by, like, 2%. More important to play our game, have fun. The car battery doesn't even really make sense to buy. But it's not like we're likely to breakfast ourselves. And who knows, maybe we get rid of the D6 towards the end of this run, and then the car battery has some cool interactions with, you know, Tammy's head, for example. Why would I get rid of the D6 for Tammy's head? Well, you can foresee a situation in which it seems like the D6 doesn't do anything for us, and Tammy's head could, you know, if we're on the chest and our luck stat is still garbage, for example. So how to use the Joker card? You can use it to get out of boss rush, or we could use it immediately upon completing this room if we don't get a boss or a deal with the devil ourselves. We just get them to charge directly at us. Our DPS is actually, like, pretty amazing. The spiders, even though individually they're weak, in aggregate they're pretty strong. Okay. Especially if we can actually slow the enemy. It would be better if we could freeze them, but just slowing them is working pretty well here. You know I'm still clinging to this theoretical possibility. No deal with the devil. Pop this. Joker card. I mean, one Guppy item is pretty good, but Guppy's collar is better than Guppy's hairball, maybe? If it all comes down to it in the end. I gotta be careful, though, because this is, like, this is a loss that I've replayed many times in my life. Oh, that was, first off, really bad. But you rush a little bit, you take way too much damage, you go down to the womb with less HP than you're supposed to have, and all of a sudden, you know, you've lost, and you don't even know why. I'm not saying we're gonna lose. I mean, 4 HP with the potentiality to respawn is relatively optimistic looking, but certainly not infallible. Arcades are good, especially with Nun's Habit. Easy to get a reroll off of them, but we are still keeping the boss rush dream alive. We're just maybe playing it a little bit more conservatively to avoid extreme disappointment. In fact, at 1930, we pretty much have to be in the boss room, like, now. And considering that we're not, let's slow down. We got a reroll. Come in here. Joker? Get out of jail free card. I mean, that does open boss rush to us no matter what, right? Now we go back, we play a little bit more of a traditional Isaac run. Take pills. Good, yep, smart idea. Traditional Isaac run never lets you down. We play blood banks a little bit. There you go. That's what we're looking for, is the old bandage payout as often as possible. Blow these guys up. I'll play it once. There we go. Okay, so I'll go down to 1.5 hearts. I want to stay relatively fresh. There we go. We got a V-bag out of it. I don't really care about the wooden nickel. Epic fetus? Sure. Epic fetus soy milk. How does this even go? I imagine these bombs are still okay. Could be mistaken, though. Let's find out. Incubus still shoots. Oh, the bombs actually suck really bad. So this may have just created a roadblock for us. Four bombs to kill that champion scares the shit out of me. Most enemies are gonna die pretty quick. I don't really want to go to a curse room right now. It's kind of frightening me with the whole HP sort of side of things right now. Thus, this marks, like, what? I found a crawl space like that. This marks, like, one of the few times in my Isaac life that I want a full run reroll to actually improve our chances, but so be it. Yeah, I think Lard is actually a pretty good choice here. This run is very strange. Epic Fetus, you know, to be honest, it sort of serves me right. It's an item that I always act like I'm better than. I'm not going to take Epic Fetus. I'm too good for Epic Fetus. Epic Fetus is boring. Well, we took it, and it's causing us some problems. The world, might as well use it. I think that was worth it. Okay, let's see where we're going. We have a, well, you know what? Let's go to our curse room. We might get a red heart out of it. Lovers? It's like a one time I've ever wanted a lovers card. Do we care about get out of jail free? We probably do. Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for, is the Guppy Dream. So we grab that, use it, and become Guppy. Mostly for the ability to fly, honestly. Oh, we got it, but we're like a little low on HP. This run is messed up now. Alright. Okay, yeah, I can dig it. Soy Milk Epic Fetus Guppy, of course. We're making flies, we're making spiders. Both of them kind of suck. Amnesia, perfect. Just what I always wanted. Remember, we can get, you know... We can get skulls blown up and get an advantage out of this. This is like a Rand McNally run. You know, in The Simpsons, Bart Simpson thinks that Rand McNally is like a country on the map when actually it's the company that made the Atlas. That's like us right now. Lisa Townsend. In Rand McNally, people wear shoes on their hands and hamburgers eat people. In actuality, on this run right here, soy milk is great and epic fetus is horrible. Like, it's a new era for us. We may lose this run. I'm being 100% sincere. It's actually, it's kind of horrible. Now, that's not to say there's no way out. However, it is pretty bad. I think our boss fight was over here. Did we go to a shop or something? There was a shop over... I can't remember. We're generating flies. I like that. I think Incubus generates flies for us as well. One thing that we could do, by the way, is just, if not ignore Epic Fetus, at least just treat it as if it's a bonus and use Incubus with soy milk to do all of our damage. And this actually appears to be the right way to handle things. Then any damage you do with Epic Fetus is great, but... or is a nice, you know, add-on, if you will. But honestly, we're likely to hit ourselves on occasion. I think that's pretty obvious. And then beyond that, on small rooms, yes, exactly. On small rooms, it's going to be a little tricky to aim without hitting ourselves. It's like, you know, you really don't want to switch aim and then cause yourself to get hit as a result by dragging that crosshair back. So it's more difficult than it looks, I promise you that. Please. Flies. Doom. Oh, what? I had you. You didn't have me. You didn't even have your car. Well, we're not going to get a deal with the devil, I think it's fair to say. Please, pop up. It popped up on all corners except the one I needed. Okay, there you go. That's the moneymaker right there. You gotta get the... You gotta hit the eyes. That's where the most damage is gonna be done. We get so many flies, but they're so bad. Oh, we gotta deal with the devil. Got the Polaroid. I mean, Dark Bomb doesn't do much for us here. Maybe it does. Like, maybe you take Dark Bomb, knowing it'll kill you. Respawn outside. Kill yourself again. Respawn in the deal with the devil room. Reroll this. Get that, which is not good enough. And Dark Bomb got one red heart out of it. So, I think for the cost of 2 lives, Dark Bomb was the right play. But I'm not fucking with you. This run is weird, man. The mom fight is like not even close to as difficult as this run could get if things go terribly wrong for us. So, I mean, that was an indication right there as well. Of course, we still have to dodge. I really can't stress enough. It's a lot harder than it looks right now, okay? Maybe we do just, you know, on some rooms, fly over top and just rain down pretty inefficient soy milk death from above. I don't know, dude. I haven't lost faith in this run. I'm starting to lose faith in this run, though. Excuse me? Well, okay, that one, pretty much completely my bad. Got him. I'm gonna stop shooting. What do we need in order to win? A full run reroll, but wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. We already have Guppy and Infestation, too. More HP? Is that... Am I asking for too much when I say that? I don't know if there's any, like, more DPS that we can take that'll get us working here. So, you know, a respawn as Dark Judas. Dark Bomb actually getting the chance to get as many payouts as I needed to get, I guess. It's up there in terms of the things that would win us the game chart. We have to open these, because if they have red hearts, they could start to, kickstart our revival, you know? Maybe that's all we need, is we need Dark Bum to pick up a bunch of red hearts. And, you know, if we were able to get a, Bloody Penny or something like that, the more the merrier. There we go, that's a great start. We don't have Gimpy, so we're not expecting, like, a ton of red hearts out of this, but I'll take what I can get. Oh, that might be another Spirit Heart. I think we might have started to pull out of it. I don't really want to enter this tiny room. Safe. And, you know, you're looking at this, you're going, look at those flies, look at those spiders. How could anyone be mad at this run? Well, I'm not mad, I'm actually having a good time, believe it or not. This is certainly, it's not only a novel, Epic Fetus run, it's a novel Soy Milk run. The run's got a lot of novelty in a lot of different directions right now. Let's leave it at that. I am also pretty slow because of that lard pickup, so, you know, we gotta be better with our positioning against enemies that are faster than us, like these guys. Justice card, half a red heart, starting to rebuild. We still need to play well to take advantage of the, of Dark Bum's abilities, but at least we have the chance to take advantage of the abilities, you know? Bomb, not really worried about it. Okay, I think I'm feeling better. You know, we can always blow up, there's a few extra, things that we could do on this floor to raise our chances. We can blow up all of the, like these weird rocks. They can give you red hearts. I'm a little crushed that this was a dead end, but we know the other direction's not a dead end, so. Red hearts, please. AAA battery is not as good as the cancer trinket for us here. All you gotta do is pop up. I mean, the spiders and flies, they're not as good as they've been on other scenarios, but they're not terrible. Where are all the the poison bobs are coming from Bob's Curse plus Epic Fetus. I thought maybe I missed us getting, like, Serpent's Kiss, but that's just wishful thinking, let's be honest. Battery charge. Could come in handy. Weirdly enough, we don't really want to go to the Curse Room, unless there's a secret room adjacent to it, because we, already got all of our Guppy items. That could be another Spirit Heart. And it is. This room can be tough, too. The dream is real. Please. Oh, this sucks. Yeah. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Knock him away. We lived. One hit's not that bad if we can get the kind of runes that we need to win the game. Algiz. Awaz. Onsus doesn't do it for us. It does give us secret room access. There is a reroll room. Holy crap. Okay, well, let's take Algiz into the boss fight. Lovely. Speed down. That's the kiss of fucking death, dude. We can Algiz our way out of the curse room, I guess. But let's focus on the boss fight instead. By the way, you might want to know why I'm not trying to aim the Epic Fetus shot. First off, the further away from me it is, the better. Secondly, it's hard to aim it and also aim the soy milk shots from Incubus as well. But I think the soy milk shots from Incubus are probably better for me. From a damage standpoint, honestly. Okay, so we take it out of jail free. We have to try the reroll room. As ridiculous as it sounds, the reroll room might be the best path to success. Say approximately 199% of the time, the reroll room is a bad idea from strictly the standpoint of trying to win a run. Maybe this is going to be that other time. I don't know. I don't assume good things are going to come from that shovel, but we might get another reroll charge and get that out of the way. Reroll into Black Lotus or something like that. We have done a good job of getting our HP up on this floor, which is extremely important. We can't just afford to keep hemorrhaging lives like we did when we first came down here. That's fine. Remember, these enemies are going to create bullets when they die, so we got to be slightly cautious. They're all gonna die if I can just kill these two jerks over here. How did this run go so wrong? There's like 12 lines you could take to a winning run. And I've overrun all of them with this weirdness. It's a 6-room. Alright, I don't even know. We got number 2, I can tell you that much. We got Spoonbender, we got Butt Bombs, we have Isaac's fucking heart. You gotta be kidding me. After all that, you give us maybe the kiss of death. We do have 2 respawns, though. Bob's brain. Our speed is ridiculous. Check the curse room. And we're still Guppy. We have to still be Guppy. Free Spirit Heart thanks to Isaac's heart. Soy Milk, Epic Fetus, Isaac's heart. What more could you ask for? This run's got everything. Okay, our damage is amazing. Yes, our damage is exceptional. We've probably won the run as a result of that full run reroll. I say this every time I get a win from a full run reroll. If you're salty about the fact that I'm going to get a win from a full run reroll, you have to really take a moment to examine yourself in the mirror. You know how many runs and streaks and, you know, just regular games I've lost as a result of full run rerolls? Check yourself lest you wreck yourself. You know, we deserve a win occasionally from a full run reroll. That's what they're here for, right? And we haven't even won yet. We've still got to, you know, we still got to win the game. We don't have Dark Bum anymore. You know, we still got to make this work for ourselves. It's not necessarily going to be easy. I will say, lots of flies, and our flies are actually going to do a lot of damage. I don't know why we're still generating spiders, unless they're just, you know, remnants from an earlier time. And we could get a Mega Satan kill out of this run as well. We have to watch out for 2 things. One is Bob's brain, one is Butt Bombs from number 2. My favorite French film of all time. But as long as we keep, you know, both of those at bay, I think we're completely set here. This is actually an extremely high damage run. Normally, you know, I would have been happy if we just re-rolled it into like an average run. We've certainly re-rolled it into something that's above average. I guess we'll check second secret room. I don't really care about pills at this point because I think they could only... the biggest shift they could incur is bringing me down. Yeah, watch out for Bob's brain. Okay, this is our first real test, and we passed it with flying colors. I'm a little wary about fighting Mega Satan with 2 lives to respawn that I don't fully understand, but, you know, like one is probably Lazarus Rags. I'm assuming one is probably Dark Judas or, you know, Broken Ankh. You know why we're taking damage as well? And I feel like an idiot for just realizing it now, but even when I dodge, Isaac's heart, right. We're lucky to be fast enough that a lot of the time we're going to be able to easily get both us, like our hitbox and Isaac's heart out of the way before things become like a serious issue, but sometimes stuff like that is going to happen and we're kind of just stuck. Alright. Well, the fact that we are going to kill Isaac so quickly is a great start. I guess we just go for it, dude. I mean, we're doing so much damage. It would be a pity not to turn this into a Mega Satan win. We have to at least try. Pyromaniac means we're immune to explosions, so we don't have to worry about Bob's brain in number 2 anymore. And we finally have a spacebar item, I suppose. Maybe we have sad bombs? Oh my god, we actually have gnawed leaf, so... No sad bombs, though. But we actually have gnawed leaf, so we can... If things get super tough, we can just go up to the front of this boss fight and stand still. Dude, I love lasers that home. That is my Isaac fetish. Lasers that can hit like 15 enemies simultaneously. Is this the best full run reroll we've ever had? Not in terms of the final product, but it might be the best full run reroll I've ever had in terms of like taking me from like a 2 out of 10 run to maybe like a 10, maybe a 9. Well, how could a 10 not be the highest? Well, you know, not all 10s are created equal. People still have a preference. This was a great one, though. And really, it was like 3 minutes from the time that we rerolled. I'm really glad we went back for that room. For now, thanks for watching. That's 5 wins in a row, and kind of surprising fashion. For now, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. New Isaac episodes come out every single day, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and have for like the past 1,300 days, something like that. Pretty good track record. Again, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.